Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Karima, and this
Becca,
is
Mariana is here too. Hi
hi
guys.
again. For those who know us, you know that we're here to do your horoscope. Welcome for everybody who is new. Mariana and I usually do like to do an horoscope for each season of the zodiac, basically. So
Hmm.
the first part is our general reading that we're doing on the podcast of the Modern Witches, and we just talk about basically the transit that is happening from during all the seasons. So for this one, for Gemini season, from the
Hmm.
20th of May to the 20th of June.
Hmm.
And then we usually come on YouTube and do an horoscope. So it's about 10 minutes horoscope for each sign of the zodiac. So you can look at your sun, at your moon, or at your ascendant, and look what resonates with you. Sometimes it's like two signs and it's like a good general reading for you. But we
Hmm.
highly advise to look and to listen to the podcast and the general reading because you will have more insight about all the transit. In the horoscope, we really focus on specific ones.
Yeah,
What else? We're just excited to be with you
I'm
guys
so
and
excited. Gemini season is ahead of us, so it's gonna be a good one. It's a lighter energy season as
yep,
a mutable sign. So check out all your placements.
for sure. And feel free to likes, feel free to comments, feel free to tell us if it resonates with you or not, or what you're going through. It's always helpful for other people to know what the same family sign are living through, or even for us, Mariana and we can see what is very important for you.
For sure.
So I
Now we're
think
gonna
that's
do
it.
the sign by sign. So go
Go
ahead and
for it.
many
Love
kisses.
you guys.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Hi, dear Capricorns.
Hey.
Welcome to your Gemini season. I'm here with Karima, and we're so excited that you came to listen for your monthly horoscope reading from us. So, dear Capricorns, Gemini, Sun in Gemini is activating your sixth house from
Yep.
May 20th. And that is the house that corresponds with all things organizational, all things that related with routine work, things you do day in and day out. It's your health, it's your habits, it's what you eat, it's how you exercise, it's how you take care of your physical body. It's your also pets, duty, service, healing, physical healing. All that has to do with the sixth house. So, with the ruler of your sixth house, Mercury being retrograde until June 3rd, you have an opportunity to reconsider some of those routines. You have an opportunity to redefine some of those structures in your life. Some of the things, how you eat, how you exercise, how you take care of yourself, all those maybe like your work relationship, how your work affects your physical body, all those themes are coming to forefront for especially Capricorn risings.
Mm-hmm.
This is honestly, in this particular scenario, Mercury being retrograde in the sixth house, I really like it for some reason, because it's that sort of like slowing down and being able to see what works. Because for me, the health is the most important thing. And when you have
Food,
a
how you
planet of
eat.
right, there's nothing more important than health. And when your house of health is highlighted, it's an opportunity to take a better look, a closer look, to understand Mercury, understand better what works and what doesn't through listening to your physical body. I think it's just has such a gold in it to improve
Yeah.
things, you know?
And, and having Mercury retrograde, like Marina said, revising your day to day, revising
Yeah.
to schedule your organization, how you eat, what do you want to,
Mhm.
something new to do, or what do
Yeah.
you think your bodies need is very important. And at the same time, you have Mars and Jupiter coming in the fourth house, which is your
Yeah.
home, which is your foundation, like how you grew up
Mhm.
in astrology, but like when transit is mainly your home, your family, your relationship to your lineage. Um,
Mhm.
And having those two coming here, it's a very big push. Like it can be very like manifesting in type of like desire of changing home, moving out, definitely with decoration, renovation, everything related to the home can definitely be very pushier. And there's a very a go time, especially during that time when Jupiter is going to be in Aries. So basically the next years from May 2022 to May 2023, there's a big emphasis in that part of your chart. Yes. Or it can be like you reevaluating, especially this season, you schedule to spend more time at home, to spend more time with your family, to just maybe even work at home more. Is it something that you might want to do?
Absolutely. You know, another thing I would like to what you said with the Mars and Jupiter in the fourth house, because it's such a private, and Mars in the fourth house in Aries is a very sensitive point, because whenever Mars transits fourth house, it sort of like it raises our sensitivity that is unconscious, that is coming from like our ancestors, from our growing, how we grew up. So, and with Mercury being retrograde until June 3rd, just be very careful that you are careful with what you say in your home environment.
Yeah,
Being
it
very
can be
careful with like harsh words, like, you know, reactivity, things like that have to be watched specifically, because Mars is not loving in the fourth, loving like positive energy. It's what you mentioned. It's like changing home, beautifying your home, improving, like fixing something. It's good to fix something. If you want to make this energy to go in the right direction, and this, and it's, you always want energy to go in the right direction. Mars in the fourth house is go fix things. If something is broken, go fix it in your home. You know, if you want to like hang some paintings or make something that's make your home more comfortable, that's the time. Physically channeling this energy versus this Mars kind of simmering inside you and like making you maybe reactive in your home environment, which is not good. And then you have Venus, and like we talked a bit about Mercury in your fifth house in Taurus. This is really beautiful because you have such an emphasis in your fourth house, and then you have Venus and Mercury in your fifth house. It's like
probably a time to enjoy more.
To enjoy your like private setting, sanctuary that is your home, to enjoy more. Maybe find a hobby that you can practice, maybe do some gardening in your home, maybe like Venusian things, like learn how to bake. Like there's so many things that's just hard to name all of them, but just something mercurial, something with your hands in your home environment, it can really release a lot of energy for you.
Yeah, because it's going to be a fast season for you. And I'm saying this because there's still the Nine of Sword. We had it for another sign too.
Yeah.
And Sword is the air element, which is my Gemini season for you. So it is a energy, and you're going to be busy in your home environment, that's for sure. But like Mariana said, this energy can step into like maybe communication that is not very gentle or that is misunderstood. So just be careful how you come out in your environment or your home environment, not be too much authoritarian. But that energy is definitely here to make your wish come true, because you have at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups. So it's deeply emotional. It's deeply like, I'm ready to manifest that everything that I want. And it's very to satisfy something emotionally and you wish that you want to do, especially when Jupiter is in Aries in the fourth house for the next year.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. It's just overall, it's a very grounded energy, very home oriented energy. Sixth house, fifth house, fourth house. And then you have the new moon in Gemini in your sixth house. It's just like what we talked about in the beginning of the video. All those themes with routine and health habits. You start a new cycle, and with Mercury going direct after June 3rd, it's just the time to implement all those things that you realized you need to implement. and the full moon in Sagittarius in your 12th house. And you can do that with releasing some of the ideas, some of the like ideology about something, some kind of hidden, like Sagittarius often can do with like some views that are passed down to us, right? It's like ideology that's not ours, and maybe something comes to the surface for you that you're like, it's not working for me anymore, this is not how I feel about things, how I think, this is not, and release some of those things. So yeah, very a 12th house activation, 4th house, very private time. So good luck, Capricorns. We love you and we hope to see you next month. We are really excited that you are listening to our horoscopes. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.